Hey guys, we are back. This time we are mobile again, and then we wanted to finish the analysis. So looks like Pranay, we had all the games last week. All the games took place. It was a good week, and let's take a look at how the games shaped up last week. So I think on the weekday, DCC beat Black Mambas, and I think we both had predicted that would happen. They won by 43 runs, so there was no surprises there. So I think Black Mambas just need to regroup, because if next couple of games are crucial. If they lose that, then they're certainly on their way down.
They are mentally getting ready for that.
They're mentally getting prepared to go down to Division 2. So let's hope they win a couple of games. So DCC, good win there. Panthers and Dark Knights, we said it's looking at the stats. We said it's a game of the week, right? So,
Yeah.
But it didn't turn out to be so. It turned out that Panthers had a huge win.
Yes.
They
Even last year fall they did well.
Yeah.
Let's see if they pull top.
They look like certainly right now, because they got a huge net run rate from this win. They won by 10 wickets. They got Dark Knights out for 36, and they scored it without any loss. So I think good performances there by Ashok, 3 wickets for 4 runs. Sai Krishna Reddy Dasari, 3 wickets for 4 runs. And then Krishna Sushil, 3 wickets for 2 runs. So it's a pretty decent bowling, and then they just blacked out Dark Knights.
Yeah.
All is well Beamers. I think it turned out to be a rather close game. We thought it's going to be one-sided, but it turned out to be close. All is well, 81 for 8. It's a good bowling from Beamers then. Naveen and Simi are the only double figures, but they managed to pull them back, and Maddie ended up getting 4 wickets.
For some reason this week most of the Centerville games were low scoring.
Yeah.
I mean the ball was not traveling very well. Offside it was. I mean I don't know, the grass or due to rain.
Maybe on Saturday.
Yeah. Even on Sunday when we played,
Okay.
the ball was not traveling very well.
Okay.
A lot of force was
Okay.
like they didn't go to the boundary.
So I think All is well won by 9 runs. Not a big margin when compared to the team they're playing. Stallions and Warringers. Again, Warringers couldn't catch up. They were 87 for 7 in 20 overs. And then Stallions just scored those in pretty quickly. Manas 37 and Shetty 20. Manas is again rock solid for Stallions. So Warringers, I think, just need to come back this week. The other game was Patriots Avengers versus Super Giants, and then Patriots Avengers won by 71 runs. The only highlight there was Murli. Surprise comeback for half of all. I think it's a last minute issue, and then he had to replace someone who was injured. So
And he got the man of the match.
And then he got the man of the match because
I heard you guys bought a Jamaican player.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Murli scored 59 or 56 on a comeback. We scored 1-1-1, and then Super Giants were just rolled out. They were at one point of time 8 for 8 and 19 for 9, but I think the last pair just crawled it and took them to 40. One of our Jamaican recruits took 4 wickets for 2 runs. Damien Ebanks. So hope he does well in the future games too. So let's see how it goes. Supernova came back, Pranay.
Yeah.
After the loss with you guys, they came back. They beat Gladiators by
They'll come back.
20. But you know what? Surprisingly, they didn't score much, except for Shailesh and Zahir. Nobody crossed double.
That's what I'm saying. All the games in Central, batsmen were struggling.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, someone was saying that DC Chargers have hit very well.
Right.
Including that team, they were not able to hit boundaries and sixes. It was pretty muggy, and the ground was
wet.
also a little soggy, and ball was not traveling.
Hopefully this week would be a little better, because so far we haven't had much rain. So let's hope that happens. And then they just bowled Gladiators out for 58. So that's a good win. Falcon 3 for 8 Kundi. DC Chargers beat Cricket Ninjas, was expected. 87 for 8 Cricket Ninjas, and DC Chargers 88 for 5. Kartik Nallu 44, so they outplayed Ninjas. Hawks Barchas, we thought it was probably might be close, and we called it game of the week, but looks like you guys didn't make it close.
I mean, our bowlers did a good job, and we struggled like while batting. I said right, even though we didn't lose many wickets.
Yeah.
But runs were not coming easy. I mean, they were bowling full. I mean, they were doing good.
Okay.
Barchas, but and while batting, like they lost a couple of wickets in between.
Yeah.
They had a good partnership for first 10 overs, but they didn't get much runs. 37 for 1.
Right.
So
And it looks like
me and Nasir are the big hitters.
first time Adil got a man of the match.
Yeah.
Adil Bhatti
Yes.
playing for your team. He scored 28.
Yes. And he took a couple of wickets, I guess.
He took a couple of crucial wickets. So Barchas bowled out for 77, and then you guys scored 96.
Yeah.
So another 19-run win for you.
Yes.
So it's good. But I think right now, looking at the position, you guys are still a little below
DC Chargers.
DC Chargers. Okay. Bindas beat Black Mambas in the last game of the week by 4 wickets. Black Mambas again. It's just that their batting is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Their batting is not clicking at all. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
And then what happened is they were 78 for 9 in 20, which is not going to be enough against Bindas.
Yes.
And Bindas 79 for 6.
Mayur played very well.
Mayur played well, 32. So, it's not enough score for Black Mambas. Hopefully, one or two wins this season might keep them in good standing, but otherwise, it's a long way down.
Yeah.
Alright, so looking at this week's games, I think crucial games again in both the pools. Saturday, August 4th, 8 o'clock, DCC Bindas, big game. I think that's probably going to be one of our game of the week again. DCC Bindas looking good. I mean, pick wise, I would go with DCC because they're playing well as a unit. But
did you check their head to head?
No.
Okay. Based on the form, probably we should go with DCC.
Based on the form, yeah. Hawks Cricket Ninjas at 11:30. I think we'll pick Hawks. You guys would want to get some net run rate boost. Supernova Black Mambas. But the way Black Mambas are playing, I think we should pick Supernova to come back and play well. Gladiators and Barchas might be a game for Barchas to come back if at all they have a full team.
Yeah.
So I think I'll pick Barchas. It's a game in Central.
Yeah,
So
we'll go with
Barchas. All is well, Pats Avengers. Wow.
That's the game of the week.
We are playing them again after a while. So it's going to be a game of the week again. Most of our games end up going close to the 19-20th over. So let's see what happens this week. Who do you pick?
Do you guys have full strength?
So far, yes.
Is it 8 o'clock game?
It's an 8 o'clock game in Herndon.
Okay. Then I'll go with all is well, assuming Machirazu is not playing.
Machiraju is temporarily retired.
Yeah.
So you go with all is well. Okay, I'll go with Patriots Avengers. Stallions Beamers. I think the obvious answer Stallions will take that 11:30 game. Dark Knights and Warriors. Do you see a comeback for Dark Knights
I doubt.
against
Let's go
Warriors?
with Warriors.
Let's go with Warriors.
Yeah.
At least make Sana happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 3 o'clock game in Centreville, so it's not in Herndon.
Yeah.
And finally, Panthers versus Super Giants. So I think Panthers on a roll.
Yes.
So they'll take this game pretty easily. So 3 p.m. Herndon. So those are the games for this week, guys. We have some good games lined up, and let's hope the weather stays true, and then we have all the games happening, and then let's have some great games. All right. Until next week, we're both signing off.